9 tips how to start a fruit farming business and what it entails in Africa. Fruit farming is the growing of fruit crops, which comprises of all seed-bearing structures in flowering plants as well as nuts for commercial and consumption purpose. Here, this video is completely discussing fruit farming for commercial purposes. Having known your sole aim of venturing into fruit farming, the next step to take to make it a success is to construct a comprehensive business plan just as provided below. It is of great advantage that most parts of the world are so much blessed with fertile soil, which makes it good for growing diverse ranges of fruit crops, including fruits and vegetables. Starting a fruit farming business is growing day by day in the world as farmers and other entrepreneurs have profited in these business ventures. Fruits are a staple commodity that can be found in the market, just like other food crops, and in numerous quality and types, which generally has great health and benefits. Fruits are highly sought after, and this has made it to be one of the lucrative businesses anyone can engage in or use to complement their earnings. Welcome to the Business in Africa YouTube channel, and thanks for watching. On this channel, we bring to you exciting business ideas and information about Africa and the world at large. So if you are new here, consider subscribing and also turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, make sure you drop us a comment and let us know which topics you would want us to cover in our subsequent videos. We always go through our comments and make sure that we keep doing videos that will add value to the Business in Africa community. So go right ahead and drop that comment right now. In fruit business, it doesn't matter if you are a professional farmer or still a novice. Once you follow the guidelines below, you will be able to succeed in any fruit farming business of your choice. Without further ado, here are 9 tips how to start a fruit farming business and what it entails in Africa. Number 1, select a particular type of fruit. There are up to 2,000 types of fruits around the world and thousands of varieties as well. You cannot farm all the fruits at once. So what you have to do at the initial stage is to select one particular type that is mostly consumed in your area. It is better you know what kind of fruit that you want to take as your business venture. Some of the fruits are strawberries, mangoes, oranges, and cherry, to name just a few. The passion fruit you have been dreaming of farming may not be suitable in your area. Some important things you need to consider before choosing the fruit type, no matter where you are in the world, include what kind of fruits the market in your area need. What is the demand for this fruit like? What volume of this fruit should I start with now? What kind of fruit can effectively grow in your region considering weather and climate conditions? Which one will yield more profit? How resistant is this fruit to pests and diseases? Is there any risk associated with growing this fruit? After you must have gotten answers to your questions during the course of your market research, then you can take the next step to forge ahead with what you are out for. Number 2, study the fruits you have chosen. For any fruit business that you want to start, make sure that you have the basic knowledge about the fruit and how to plant it. Also, its best planting season, how to get the seedlings, care and maintenance processes required, when to add fertilizer, how to know it's time for harvest, and lots more. You can get the proper training by working with a farmer that is basically specialized in the cultivation of such fruits in order to get the basic knowledge that will help you succeed. Additionally, try to find out the varieties available for that particular type of fruits and which one is most profitable for commercial fruit farming. Number 3, where to start. You need farmland to plant your fruit trees. Just as every farming business needs a land, the land is considered the most important element when planning to establish a farming business. As a beginner, it is advisable to get a small farming portion instead of acquiring a large piece of land until you have successfully passed your experimental stage. When choosing land for fruit farming business, don't just choose for farming's sake, but consider soil type and composition, which is one of the main determinants of effective yield and growth of plants. The soil should be composed of humus and other essential minerals, which can be determined by conducting or carrying out a soil test. However, you can also add more vital nutrients to the soil when preparing the land for cultivation by adding organic manure or fertilizer. Check the pH level as well to make sure that it is normal, neither too acidic or alkaline. Suitable farmland for fruit farming should have access to sunlight exposure, topography and demography, good soil type, soil pH, and availability of water sources, which are all beneficial to the fruit plants. Do not neglect any of them. Number 4, start with less quantity. The first trial of every business is always considered as the experimental farming stage. That is, a stage of making the first demonstration fruit farming, test possible hypotheses, and make a discovery that will help you to move on while avoiding possible mistakes. Starting small will help in the effective management of the fruit crops and will make you to easily face some challenges which might occur at the course of the farming process. From this little starting step, you will learn from your mistakes and gain better experience and will help you handle large fruit farming operations in subsequent trials. Number 5, good starter trees and best seedlings matter. Get the best seedlings from other local farmers or from any ministry that oversees the affairs of farming and agricultural practice in the country. Getting the right and healthy seeds will determine what you will gain in return when they fully develop and mature into fruits. Number 6, plant the fruit trees. Fruit trees are planted at any season of the year. In a case whereby your location has hot summer or cold winter, you have to wait until spring to enable the plants to adapt to the soil. You can buy a grafted fruit tree either in a bare-rooted form or potted tree form. The trees should be planted immediately they are purchased. It is advisable to buy from a local nursery around the vicinity to ensure that you have got the trees that do well in that particular region. To plant the trees in the soil, dig a hole that will be a bit wider than the plant, then put directly at the center of the pit and cover the roots very well with the soil. Number 7, disease and pest control. Fruit trees are attacked by certain diseases and pests. Therefore, you should not wait till it starts before sourcing for ways to control them. Get the right pest control, such as fungicides and disease control chemicals on time, and ensure to spread carefully to avoid damaging your plants or the fruits. For effective management of your plants, you have to keep an eye always on the plant to ensure a good growing state. Number 8, source for target markets on time. Fruits are highly perishable, so while waiting for it to grow, use that opportunity to start sourcing for new and additional customers. Once it is time for harvest, you can confidently sell to already available potential customers to avoid perishing and discouraging the efforts you have made so far. Number 9, harvesting and storage. Fruits are harvested a couple of months after planting, depending on the type of fruit you are farming. Generally, they are harvested when they are full-sized and the normal fruit color when ripening. The rings should be glossy and firm at this stage. Fruits should be kept in optimal storage locations. However, fruits are not to be stored for a long period of time because they can perish easily. There you have it, viewers. Those were 9 tips how to start a fruit farming business and what it entails in Africa. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave us a comment. Also, let us know which topics you would want us to cover in our subsequent videos. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on notification so you don't miss any of our exciting videos. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video. As an entrepreneur, you are probably spending a lot of valuable time on back office activity. Time you should have been using to focus on developing your business and getting more clients. But don't you worry, we've got you covered. For 7 years now at HR & Systems, we've been helping a lot of businesses grow faster by partnering with them to carry out all the routine back office activities. Be it daily bookkeeping, stock count, business banking transactions, monthly tax declarations, business analysis and reporting, and we can even structure your business so that you can obtain business loans from microfinance institutions and banks. At HR & Systems Limited, we will assign a qualified expert to monitor your business on a daily basis, weekly, or even monthly, depending on the volume of your transactions. And guess what? All of this comes at almost no cost. Contact us today at HR & Systems Limited. Let's talk about your business.